If someone tells you Sterling Heights home prices are doing fine right now, they're only telling you half of the story. Because right now, some zip codes in this city are climbing fast, other parts are quietly falling behind. And if you are buying or selling here this year, the side of that line you're standing on could cost you or save you thousands of dollars. Hey, it's me, Hassan Khan, with the eXp Realty. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or moving into Sterling Heights, you probably want to know what's really going on with the home prices. Are they still going up, or are things starting going to slow down? Let me give you a fast, honest market update. No hype, just what's actually happening. Right now, we have got more homes for sale than we did earlier this year. Inventory in Sterling Heights is up about 5 to 10% month over month. That means buyer have more options and seller have more competition. But this is not a buyer's market, not yet. The good homes still getting attention, especially clean, move-in ready houses priced under $350K. They're still selling fast, often with the strong offers in the first couple of weeks. So, if you're a buyer waiting for prices to crash, that's not happening. And if you're a seller hoping to price high and wait, that might not work either. Now, let's get specific, because not every part of Sterling Heights is moving the same way. The 48313 zip code, that is one of our hottest areas right now. Home values there are up almost 4% over the past year. That is faster than the city average. If you own a home in that zip code, your equity has been quietly growing this whole time. And citywide, listings in May were priced at a median of about $319,000. That is about $174 per square feet. Homes were only sitting on the market for 19 days. That is 20% faster than the same time last year. Buyers are moving quicker, sellers are getting offers quicker. Here is something a lot of agents will not tell you straight up. The city assessor's office reported that residential property values across Sterling Heights grew up 6.5% this past year. You heard it right, 6.5%. That puts Sterling Heights at the very top of Macomb County for property values. Not second place, not third place, number one. So if anyone tells you Sterling Heights is a sleepy market, that is just not true anymore. Okay, now let's talk about the part most people miss, because the city average can hide some real difference depending on where exactly you look. Here is a good example. Citywide, the median price per square feet for homes listed in May was about $174. But not every type of home is moving at that same value. If you're looking closer, single-family homes are pulling in significantly more per square feet than condos in this market right now. This is exactly why looking at one citywide average is risky. Your specific zip code, your home type, even whether you are in a condo or a single-family home, can be telling you a completely different story than the headline number. If you own a condo and you are expecting single-family home appreciation, you might be disappointed. And if you own a single-family home in a strong zip code like 48313, you are likely sitting on more equity than the city average even suggests. So what does all this mean if you're thinking about buying or selling? If you're a seller, this is important. Some areas and home types are still seeing strong growth, which means you may have more equity than you think. But pricing still needs to match your specific home type and zip code, not just a citywide headline. So what does all this mean if you are thinking about buying or selling? If you're a seller, this is important. Some areas and home types are still seeing strong growth, which means you may have more equity than you think. But pricing still needs to match your specific home type and zip code, not just a citywide headline. Price it wrong and it sits. Price it right and it can move in 2 weeks, just like the city average shows us. If you're a buyer, here is the good news. Not every segment of this market is overheated. Knowing where there the softer spots are by home type and zip code can have more negotiating room if you know where to look. This is the value working with someone who tracks this data zip code by zip code, not just the citywide. Because the difference between a generic market update and a real strategy is knowing exactly which streets and which home types are heating up. So here is my honest take. Sterling Heights is not one market right now. It is several small markets stacked inside one city. Zip code 48313 is climbing. The city overall is growing steady and selling fast. But your specific home type and exact location can shift that picture quite a bit. If you want to know exactly what is happening with your specific zip code and home type, not just the city average, that is what I do every single day. I pull the real numbers for your exact situation and I help you make a decision based on facts, not guesses. I am Hassan Khan with the eXp Realty. If you are thinking about buying or selling in Sterling Heights this year, send me a message. Let's look at your specific numbers together and figure out the smartest move for your situation. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next update.